All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wednesday, 7 October. All right, let's go ahead and check out what we got going on today. This is something really important. On this day in Texas history, the Native Americans defeat the Spanish forces on Red River in 1759. Remember, the Red River is the border between Oklahoma and Texas. Spanish forces were retaliating after Native Americans um, destroyed Santa Cruz, the San Saba mission, in March of 1759, earlier that year. This is something very historical. It is dealing with what we're talking about right now. So that's why I put that one in there. Warm up set, primary, secondary. Picture of the Alamo taken last year. Is that a primary or a secondary source? That would be a secondary source. If we're talking about the Alamo when it first built, it would be a secondary source. If I am talking about a trip to the Alamo, then it would be a primary source. Depending on how this picture is used, it could be either or. A children's book about the Alamo. This would be a secondary source. Yes, it's a secondary source because the person that wrote this was not at the Alamo. He wasn't there. He can't give you a first-hand account, but he can research. He can research primary sources in order to write a secondary source book. Good. All right. But remember, always send me questions. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me through my email, through Google Hangouts, through Schoology. All right, let's take a look. Today, we're looking at Spanish influence. All right, today, Spanish influence is still around us everywhere. There are names of towns, the food we eat, okay, the art that we look at. So what you're going to do is you're going to research how Spanish culture has influenced present-day Texas. Look for specific examples in the categories on the bubble map and take notes on the bubble map. Suggested resources for research are found on this page. You can click on either one of these and it will take you straight to those pages. But what you're going to be doing today is you're going to create a collage on the slide. So a collage is a group of pictures. So you're going to find a bunch of pictures relating to the topic. Okay, create a collage on this slideshow using the information from your research. The product should include at least 8, and they must include one from each of the from the bubble map. Okay, you'll see the different topics on the bubble map. Right? Drawings, photos, or images of examples that reflect the influence of Spanish culture in Texas. You will then also include with your collage a paragraph that explains your choices that you made for the collage. Right? There is a rubric at the end that we will look at as well. I started off with an example for you. Okay, my example is Buñuelos. Okay, that was one of my pictures. Okay, then for my sentence for that picture, I chose the picture of buñuelos because these are one of my favorite desserts. Buñuelos are flour tortillas fried until crisp, then sprinkled with cinnamon and sugar. Okay, that is exact. And then I would just continue on, and then I chose whatever my next picture was. All right, so I have a picture and I have what it is below it. Okay. This is your bubble map. So if I were to click on bubble map here, I can go straight to slide 4. Here you can take notes here. Like you're like, I want to. What about some place names? Okay, definitely Nacogdoches, Laredo, different places, right, that have Spanish cultural influence. All right, food, you can type them here as well. Religion, the language, arts, and architecture. I want at least one picture for each of these. You can find great examples on these suggested research sites. Take a look, say, oh, there's a name. Let me find a picture about this name. Let me find a picture about this architecture. Okay, there might be pictures already on these pages, and there may not be. Some pages have pictures on them already. You can copy and paste, or you might have to do a little bit more researching in Google. All right, there's a short little video here that will help explain Spanish culture as well, the Spanish influence. You can watch that short little video. And lastly, there is a rubric. All right. When you are done, if you like, oh, okay, let me look, includes all or most of the required components based on instruction sheet. Yep. I'm going to drag that right there. Done. I got that one correct. I'm ready to roll. This one here. Yep. I got that one done. All information is historically accurate, meaning that it is talked about in the correct in time. Okay. Make sure that it is talked about in the right place and time. Student provides detailed examples and elaborates to show their clear understanding. That talks about the paragraph. Okay, in your paragraph, did you tell me what each of them were? All right, make sure it's nice and neat. Graphics, pictures clearly used, and they are on topic. You're not sending me a picture of dinosaurs. There's not like 8 dinosaurs up on this picture because that has nothing to do with Spanish culture found in Texas. Okay, I don't want to see gibberish here. If you're whatever pictures you have, they need to be mentioned in your paragraph. All right, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, if there's any concerns, and we'll talk to you next time.